What is up, beautiful people of the internet? I go by the name of Wesley, and today, guys, I'm excited. We are reacting to Niko, I Pranked the News. Oh, mama, I love these videos where YouTubers mess with the mainstream media. I don't even know why exactly, but they make me so happy. So I'm super pumped to see what Niko has in store. The leader of the NDL. What is he going to bring to us? How did he prank the news? I think it's the London thing. The Mayor of London thing. That being said, guys, make sure you subscribe down below for more reactions and comment. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see me do reactions to. Y'all asked for this one, so I'm giving it to you. That being said, let's jump into it. I'm Wesley. Did I say that? I'm Wesley. I don't know.
It's me right there on BBC News wearing children's glasses, and this is the story of how I somehow managed to finesse myself into this position using, well, dick jokes. But to make—
What? Hold up. Dick jokes? This is a children's reaction. I don't know if we can handle this. We never let the word dick be said. We never let the word penis be said. No references to the male genitalia like cock are allowed on this channel, ever.
Make sure you guys fully understand. I'm gonna start from the very beginning.
Uh-oh. Wow, this is the very beginning. Is this like "And God Created the Universe" the very beginning?
Defense League is NDL. A movement so powerful it dominates the comments of every live stream on YouTube. But how can we take it to the next level?
Is that Boris?
What's NDL
Is that Boris? Why does Boris look like he could be my grandpa? It's because we both have absolutely ass hair. That's why.
And
we're red.
NDL times London
we're both
Mayor
red with bad hair.
is written in the stars.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
See, this has
What
been
you got,
in the works
Niko?
for ages. Originally, the London Mayor election was set to take place in April 2020. In 2019, I first teased the fact that I was going to run for London Mayor in the background of a random YouTube video. In my merch in 2019, I put NDL 2020 as a nod to the election to come, and you guys have just been walking around promoting my campaign without even realizing. I also teased the slogan for the whole campaign when I pranked the Sidemen, and that slogan was "Coming in hot." That's our new slogan.
Really?
We very much are coming in hot. London isn't ready. My content was all leading up to the 2020 mayor election until March 13th.
I don't know if that's good. Coming in hot sounds like you might not be taking climate change seriously enough. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's a good campaign. Green issues and environmental issues are very important in an election like this. So I don't know if this is a good platform, you know?
2020,
like coming
the
in
election
hot
was postponed until 2021 because of the pandemic.
Whoever the mayor is now is probably like, yes. Didn't even have to win an election. Got another year for free, baby.
On March 10th, 2021, we were back in business. See, to run for London Mayor, you need 2 signatures from every London borough. So I asked for help from the NDL on my Instagram, and luckily, you guys assisted me.
That's like cheating. That's so cool.
Along with a £10,000 deposit to the City Hall, which I'll only get back if I get 5% of the votes.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It costs 10,000 smackaroonies to run? Bro, and you only get it back if you get 5% of the vote? Are you shitting me? That sucks. What if you're just like a poor but really potentially great politician and leader? That's bull, man. I guess if you're that resourceful, come up with 10 G's, I guess would be the counter argument. I don't know. That kind of pisses me off though. Like if it was just a deposit, that would be one thing. But the fact that you only get it back if you get 5% of the vote, I don't know, that really pisses me off for some reason.
I was officially running for London Mayor. All that was left to do.
Like how many people have 10 G's sitting around?
I'm Niko Omilana, founding father and supreme leader of the Niko Defense League, and I'm running for Mayor of London. As you can see, I'm taking this extremely seriously. Everything up until this moment has been a warm-up, a light jog, a walk in the park, but now we're about to take over the nation's biggest city. There is no greater leader in this country than me. So please, my friends, vote Niko for Mayor of London on May 6th, or your breath stinks.
You can't tell me that Niko is not the best monologue deliverer on all of the YouTubes. Seriously. He's got it down pat, right at the camera. Honestly, if he was going to run seriously and he stopped messing around, I feel like he actually would have a really good shot because he's got immensely good camera presence, and he's just so good at right there, right? You're like, damn.
All right, make sure you're registered to vote as well, please. You don't want to miss out on this one.
Charisma out the ass.
And after this, social media
I want to
went
vote.
wild.
I'm not even
Everyone
a
was
citizen.
talking about it, and the people were supporting me. It was being covered by YouTubers.
Are you voting for Niko? Who isn't?
The thing is, though, he actually has a good chance of getting elected.
Come on! Niko for mayor?
Niko has to be the mayor of London. That would be awesome.
Niko is going to be the mayor of London.
To full-blown organisations, everything was positive until the BBC News broadcast.
Well, nominations have now
The Big Bastards Club.
closed, and we can tell you that there's a record number of candidates standing. No less than 20. It's quite a starting lineup. Niko Omilana.
They said my name wrong. I can't believe it. It's Niko, not Niko. I don't know how many times I have to say this.
Who the hell would mispronounce it?
We're professional. Every single person on this list
Count
had their name
Binface!
pronounced right, except for me, which makes me question why am I different to anyone
Count
else? And then I figured
Binface.
it out. I'm the youngest.
I'm sorry, Niko. I'm living your party, brother. Niko, I am now joining Count Binface. I hope you guys will join me for Count
person on this
Binface.
list, which means the BBC don't
a
take
cow.
young people serious, and to make matters worse, they only seem to be interviewing the big parties, which means they don't want to give the little guy a voice.
So BBC, it seems like you've messed with the wrong young little guy, because I'm gonna make you pay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What you got, sir? That was crazy.
So why am I running for London Mayor? Well, young people aren't taken seriously in politics because the government don't give us a voice. But we have a voice, my friends. So I'm trying to see what happens when we make as much noise as possible together. And we're starting with the BBC. On arrival, the police tried stopping us, but they were too weak as we had a message so strong
From
which
one
we needed
BBC
put
to
out
another.
Twitter. This tweet was going to apply pressure to the BBC.
Hello, BBC. I'm Niko Omilana, and I'm stood here outside your offices, and I'm not leaving until I get an interview. See, I've actually taken all precautions necessary to come into any single one of your studios because I am outraged. Not only are you giving my competition airtime, but also you pronounce my name wrong, which is something I cannot forgive. It's time to give young people a voice, BBC. From one BBC to another, make the right choice and interview me.
Why isn't he taken seriously? I can't understand
Niko
it.
Omilana, your future London mayor.
The tweet immediately took off. People were
To be
tweeting
fair,
the BBC
being
trying
funny.
to get their...
To be fair, being funny. Why is being funny a disqualification for also being good at politics or being a serious candidate? Right? Why can't you be funny and also a serious candidate at the same time? Not that Niko should be. I'm just saying more hypothetically.
their attention. It was great. But on ground levels, things weren't going so well.
So I am my own BBC. I'm just trying to get an interview with the BBC.
Well, if you want an interview, the only way you can get one of those is by the website. No members of the public or any visitors are allowed into the building at the moment because there's special provisions in place.
This security guard was trying to tell me that what I wanted to do was impossible, so I decided to ignore her and prove her wrong. Surely someone from the BBC was going to see this inspirational sign and come
How long
out to
was he
speak
out
to
there?
me.
Just from one BBC to another, help a brother out, man. Excuse me, sir. Can you help out? BBC, excuse me. Are you part of the BBC? Excuse me, my friend.
What? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get an interview.
You have to go through a proper procedure.
This is a proper procedure. I'm outside BBC.
They all thought that their BBC was bigger than mine, and therefore they just ignored me like I was invisible. It wasn't right.
I think I'll be here every day. I think I'll be here for a long time. Oh my gosh, we're never gonna get this interview.
My hands started shaking in pain. I couldn't carry the board any longer, and I needed to
I think
do
you
something
picked cardboard.
about
It's light at
You hold
least.
this board for me for just literally 5 minutes. Let's go, boys. There's more of us now, BBC. Let's go.
He's like, can I go now,
Do
G?
you think like in the future you can do something for the
Yeah, no, I can. I see you're taking what I'm saying serious. I can see I'm inspiring you a little bit. I can see that little twinkle in your eye.
But my friends, please like the video. 1 like is 1 vote for me. Let's see how many votes we can get. You also get 10 years of good luck, so like the video now. And
10 whole
Thank you.
years?
I was starting to make a connection to the people, and with that, I started to believe that maybe I could get someone's attention from the BBC. Maybe all of this wouldn't be for nothing.
I'm trying to
Damn,
speak
he was
to
there a
local
long
people
time.
at BBC to try and get an interview. Can you make that happen?
No.
Okay, all of this was for nothing. I literally stood outside a building all day for no reason.
We have been here for hours, and quite frankly, I'm sick of it. No one seems to be coming out of the building now either, so I just feel like I'm wasting my time.
It was time for me to leave and plan bigger.
I'll be back, BBC. This isn't over.
Despite not much happening for me outside the building on social media, things were getting somewhere. The tweet got the BBC's attention and members of the BBC actually started tweeting me, but nobody was offering me an interview at the BBC offices, so we needed to go bigger.
Day 2, we're back outside the BBC because we need an interview. We've upgraded.
Oh, hey,
this is a big upgrade. Niko for mayor, right outside the BBC.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got an electronic billboard van with my face on it.
That's really
Look
cool.
at my huge biceps.
It's actually
if we
so
don't get
cool.
an interview after this, then I quit. It's not worth the stress. But we did manage to get the security's attention, so the van had to leave. But it carried on driving as it had the important mission of spreading our message across London. Every big site in the city needed to see my campaign.
So funny.
From the London Eye to Big Ben to the Royal Albert Hall, which we're actually banned from. And every other landmark there is. But back at the BBC, I then spoke to this security guard who told me that in all his years working at the BBC, he's never seen them interview anyone who's been waiting outside.
So how long have you been working here for?
About 9 years.
9 years, and you've never seen them come out for enough?
Yeah, they don't, I don't know, they just don't do it. Sometimes these groups, about 300 people or more.
Well, I will be the first person they come out for in 9 years. What we stand for is so strong that I think we'll get the interview.
Sounds good.
You see, my friend?
Watch this space.
Yeah, watch this space.
He's just happy it's one guy instead of a group of like 300 angry
First
mob.
time in 9 years.
Yeah.
You might be thinking that this confirms I'm a shambolic fool with a creased shirt who was just wasting his time outside the BBC.
And that is an aggressive fit. The sweatpants and the he's like business at the top, party at the bottom.
Right, but I was still determined to prove everyone wrong. I was gonna get that interview if it's the last thing I did, so I paced back and forth in hopes that someone would give me an offer I couldn't refuse, but instead, the offer they gave me was far from appetizing.
Unfortunately, so far, all we've been offered is a Zoom interview. And we've been stood outside the BBC for this long, so obviously we're not going to settle for that. So the best way to ask is by just telling them we're just out here.
So I then messaged Sam from the BBC and gave him my demands.
Hello, Samuel from the BBC. Thank you for your offer of a Zoom interview, and a Zoom interview would be all right, but I want to tell you my policies in person. I want to see the spark in your eyes when I say it to you, so it needs to be in person.
What are his policies?
With those inspiring words being said,
what are Niko's policies?
Hello, Sam from BBC. If we can get a crew here and I get an interview in person, then I'll call off the siege.
Okay, I can confirm we can do an in-person interview. I just need to get a crew sorted so we can do it properly.
Damn!
Thank you. We've done it. We've done it! Told you I could make it happen. We've done it, BBC. Thank you. I've got an interview. Yeah, it's happened. They just called me up right now. Thank you, security, for doing such an amazing job and not arresting me. I am over the moon, ladies and gentlemen.
Wild.
We have actually managed to get our own interview.
He's like the perfect mix of polite, pushy, and funny. I kind of can't believe this worked.
That's a little Zoom interview, an
I can't believe this
interview
worked.
with the BBC, and I am over the moon.
I guess I can't believe
I'm
it worked.
loving
It
life.
make good TV,
I then
still.
finally left the BBC
But
and
still.
I had an interview to prepare for.
What you got, BBC?
An unironed shirt, a suit jacket, Nike Tech fleece tracksuit bottoms, and most importantly, the children's glasses. All the
Most
ingredients
importantly, absolutely.
for the most serious interview of the century for the most serious man. It's go time, ladies and gentlemen.
Ready, yeah?
They record on
Niko
a
Omilana,
phone?
independent, supreme leader of the Niko Defence League, and your future London mayor.
What's the biggest threat facing Londoners today?
The biggest threat to London is our Prime Minister, Boris Johnson. If a man who can't even comb his hair properly is running our nation, then we truly have no hope. But a London under me will have equal opportunity. If a young BBC like myself can make it to the actual BBC, then that's what I want for all the young BBCs out there, to have their voices be heard.
How should London be policed?
Well, I actually plan to employ more policemen and put them straight into the Houses of Parliament, as that's where all the real criminals are. They need to be watched.
What would TfL look like under you as mayor?
Transport prices under me will be completely slashed. I mean, I took the train down here and I've gone bankrupt, it was that expensive. So those prices are going right down. And also stop blocking all the roads, you schmucks.
How will you help London recover from the pandemic?
I would do a lot.
Damn, this interviewer is just rolling with it. I'm kind of impressed.
Give us in 25 seconds what your pitch is to being Mayor of London.
Should I be London Mayor? What a stupid question. Of course I should. The system is broken for young people and I am the only man who can fix it. We aren't taken serious and it makes me sick. I have more knowledge, strength and integrity than any other candidate and more social media followers than all of them combined. The joke meant, the people who run this country are unserious, and that's coming from someone wearing children's glasses. But I am taking action now. I have a message to our Prime Minister on behalf of every young person in our nation. Boris Johnson, shush.
So good, thank you, man.
Thank you, BBC.
Take care.
Appreciate it. My friends, we got the interview. I'm over the moon. We just told the Prime Minister to shush. Oh, man.
Really
I'll do anything for the nation.
And that is how you finesse a national TV station into interviewing you. But with that being said, our first point on our manifesto is telling Boris Johnson to shush. If you want to vote for me and haven't registered to vote yet,
I feel like he didn't prank the BBC.
The deadline is April 19th, so please register to vote now.
Oh, wow, that's passed. Oh, damn, it's already
All the
happened.
links are in the description.
Why am I acting like I was going to vote? Why am I acting... I'm in America. I can't vote. Why am I like, yeah, I would have voted if it wasn't past the deadline. I feel, okay, did he prank the BBC? He got the interview. I feel like they knew what they were getting into because they decided to see his first tweet. I don't know. I'm glad he got on the BBC, though. That being said, guys, are you going to vote for Niko? Did you already vote for Niko? I guess it's already past the deadline. But that being said, I want to know. Y'all are amazing. Make sure you subscribe down below for more reactions and comment. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see reactions to. That being said, y'all, I am Wesley. Have an absolutely beautiful day. I'm